Hello Stranglers fans, hello punk memorabilia fans. Welcome to a follow-up video from last week's video. This video is going to be quite difficult for me to get through because if you haven't seen the last video, I don't want to spoil it by saying what it is in this video or what format it's in or anything really. But there are things to be said now that I've played it. It is a different mix. It's subtle, but the differences are there. Most notably, I feel, is in JJ's bass. This mix portrays it very much to the forefront of the mix, and it sounds quite sort of woolly, not very defined. Whereas in the released version, JJ's bass is nice and taut and well defined, superb. Other notable differences are in the last 10 seconds where Hugh sings the title. He repeats it over and over again. The difference there is in Hugh's guitar. In the released version, it's coming out, it's like guitar noodling. It comes out with the right hand channel on the released version. On this rough mix, it comes out on the left. Other noticeable differences are in Dave's keyboards. They're much more laid back in this particular mix. In the released version, they're well defined, clear in the center of the mix, where I think that's where the keyboards shine. Other differences which I can't really rubber stamp, but I think they're there, I need to listen to it a few more times, is that in the guitar, on the released version, Hugh does sort of stabbed, muted chords in certain places of the song. I've got a feeling that in this rough mix, those muted stabs are there still, but on the released version, bear with me, an echo effect has been added to the mix. That, I think, is missing on this mix. Now, I've had a chat with a very good colleague of mine who actually has another version of this. Well, it's not another version, it's the same version, it's a different one. We know there's two copies of this. I own one and my friend owns another one. I put my thoughts down to him last night and he agreed. He listened to the song as well, and yeah, he spot on agrees with me that it is a rough mix of the finished article. Now, I really wish I could play this, but I can't. I will get a strike. So, I'm so sorry. All you're getting is verbiage from me, and there's nothing to show you, but it was important for me to show you or tell you about the differences. The other thing is that the timing on this rough mix, I think it was sped up because the timing's shorter. It's approximately 3 minutes 10, whereas I've heard two different released versions of this, and they vary between from memory, I'm sorry, about 3 minutes 15 to 3 minutes 22. So same songs, excuse me for the itchy nose, but released in a slowed down to what we were all used to compared to this rough mix, which isn't like Mickey Mouse speeded up, but it is faster, with it still being the same recorded song but a different mix of it. The other thing to note with this particular thing is that you've got your spindle hole, but about 2 inches away there's like another spindle hole. I don't know why that's there. I haven't got a clue, because you can't put it on your turntable on that second spindle hole because it's going to be going like that. So I don't know, answers in the comments please as to why there are two spindle holes, if you know what I'm talking about. And if you can, for the benefit of people who have not watched the first video, And this is a big ask. I'm sorry. I'm just trying not to spoil it for people. Can you please not say what the title of the song is? You know, I really do suggest that viewers who have not seen that first video from last week, please watch that first. And then this video will make a lot more sense. Am I pleased to have this? Absolutely. It's an unreleased mix, even though it's a rough mix. I mean, when I say rough mix, for those who don't know, I don't mean a song that sounds horrible, that's been mixed terribly. No, it's just a quick mix they did in the studio to show what is this thing that we've just recorded, what's it going to sound like. So yeah, the engineer would have just done like a quick mix, fades up here, guitars to one channel, keyboards to another, you know, just a different placement of the sounds of the song. Stamped down and cut. I can't say any more than that without giving away what type of thing it is. I think you might have guessed what type of format it's in by now. But so watch that first video. So this is just a follow-up video. Sorry, I've got nothing shiny to show you, but you'll see the shiny thing in the first video. Right, I'm gone. Do I need to say anything else about this lovely item? Apart from the fact that I'm glad I've got it in my collection. And does it feel like I've spent too much money on it? No, not at all. As far as I'm aware, and I'm not bragging, but I'm just telling the truth. As far as I'm aware, there's only me and my colleague who have this rough mix version of this song. So yeah, blown to bits. But now on the channel, we're getting into the deeper stuff of Stranglers collectability. So it's gonna be a tough, skint year for me. That you can bet your boots on. You can bet Jet Black's boots on. Right, I'm gone. Be well, everybody, and I shall see you shortly. I can't say it's going to be next week, but it'll be shortly. It might be next week, but it might not. So take care of yourselves, and I shall see you shortly. Bye for now.